hopefully fix the problem. Just wait for it to start again, and we'll go through it all again. Once we're there. Okay, how about now? How's that? Are we better? Are we working? Are we working, or am I going to fall back to my backup microphone? Yep, that's the drawback of rebooting your PC. Never reboot your PC. Okay, so yeah, I'll go back over what I've just done. So yeah, we're back in Crafting Paradise. This is a pretty much brand new mod pack based on the hardcore quest mode mod. There's a whole bunch of quests, pretty much like Agrarian Skies, a whole bunch of mods. The premise of this is you are the last architect, building a new planet for the human race, and you've got this spatial storage system which you can, you know, store your biomes in and, you know, bring them back up, and you're researching the biomes. So you've got this is a custom mod especially for it. Yeah, no, I had a whole load of antivirus updates and Windows updates and ran them all through. I should have thought to check this actually, because my my DxTory screwed up as well. So you got these research notes, which if you right click on them, when they're not full, they will show you a progress. Now this one is actually completed, so we should be able to go and submit that. As usual, we got a slight continuity error because I have recorded Tuesdays already, because Monday's my last opportunity to record. So let me manual submit that. We will have a reward. I'm going to stick to my always take the last one option. And let's see, we got a good reward bag, which is a lush swamp. The reward bags in this tend to be, on the whole, storage. Now you have to update Windows, otherwise you get hacked with all the exploits. But yeah, so what have we got then? We've got the jungle, Tiaga, plains or ocean. Now have I got anything that even resembles those? I've got a plains biome, lovely. Let's go and swap out. Just put you away, and let's bring the plains biome in and see. Oh, lovely, lovely plains biome. Yeah, so the thing I like about this really is it's a completely different take on Skyblock. You know, traditionally within a Skyblock, where's my? I have some wheat. There it is, 4. Whereas traditionally with a Skyblock, you start off with a very limited area. This you have got. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, there you go. That's space for my pumpkin to grow there. You've got space to expand. You know, you've got all this various biomes to play with, and you can have a zoom down. Let's just have a go down. One of the things I have to do is make this a bit more sensible, because straight away I can see a problem with this. I don't know whether you can. Right. Oh, interesting. So the spatial storage obviously brought that in with it. So yeah, unlike a normal Skyblock where you are getting everything from nothing, in this one you can actually cave. Caving's a little bit odd in this because the the AE system, the spatial storage, doesn't update the lighting, so this actually shows as a potentially spawnable area at night, even though we're actually in a cave, which should be wholly spawnable all the time. Which is a bit of a shame. It's a known glitch with AE spatial storage, and unfortunately there's not a huge amount we can do about it now. I want to just go and check these water areas because I need some clay. Oh, lovely, and it's raining. Oh, hello. Oh, nice indeed. Any clay in here? Squids, clay, a little bit over there. So yeah, we're really obviously very early doors at the moment, so early that we've literally just at the starting stages, which means this is going to be a bit grindy stream wise, but God, that rain, is that rain noisy to you? Because that is really noisy to me. Hello piggy, cow. Not seen any horses yet. Not that I desperately need a horse in this. But we'll have a little explore around the plains biome and stuff. So yeah, we're really right on the start of this now. One of the other things that attracted me to this mod pack is any clay? No. Is the simple fact that it has mods that I haven't played with. Sugarcane, yeah, I bet it is a thing, but I think you probably get it from sifting somewhere. Oh, we got the, who else got that puddle? I can't remember what the name of the mod is. The puddle mod, that's what I'm going to call it. Okay, get me out of here. Oh, God. Yeah, so for example, it has AE2. I bet that's just sludge about that sort. It could be oil, but doubt it. Even I can't be that lucky. You are clay. Brilliant. We'll have that. Yeah, so there's not AE2, IC2, get me in experimental, and I haven't really played with IC since, oh, it's getting dark. Time we're out of here then. I don't think there's any clay in there anyway, no. Right, yeah, there's IC2, so I've got all of that to play with again, which I haven't played with since Tech It days. And yeah, various bits, so I've got quite a few options. Well, there's no sugarcane in this biome, so we'll be bringing the forest back and maybe trying a few more biomes. Get that sugarcane if we can. Come on, up you go. This ladder system, this bit here, is bloody lethal. I've practically nearly fallen off it 2 or 3 times. Let's store you away then. And we'll do the plains research later. If we need to do sugarcane, we'll do sugarcane. So what do we got? Common forest, volcano, jungle. Lush swamp might be interesting for... Let me just dump that off. Let's have a quick peek at the lush swamp. See whether that... Oh, not them. That. Hit the button. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got Botania stuff as well. That's another mod that's in there which I've not played with. I've kind of played with it a little bit, but not a lot. And it's a strange, wonderful little mod there. So yeah, today one of my ambitions, one of my desires, so to speak, is to there's water over in that top corner, so if there's any sugarcane in here, then it is likely to be over there. Right. Yeah, one of my ambitions for this stream is to get possibly get a basic smeltery up and running. Yeah, you tight git. I'm guessing it's a bottleneck deliberately, because obviously each of these biomes, these are cut straight out of real worlds, and then slightly modified to suit. So if there's stuff here that shouldn't be here, it will be removed, and my gut feeling is the author has probably removed, oh dear, let me just pop that back in there, grab that clay. There's a bit more down there, but I'm not sure whether I'm really that bothered. I can bring the forest back, yep. Just grab this while we're here. What are you? Your clay, and your clay. I've never seen clay form like this before, but this far under a bank. Oh, clay. Alright, well, I've got plenty of clay, so that should stand us in good stead for getting some grout going. And yeah, I'm thinking power wise, I'm probably going to start off going down the IC2 route, mainly because I've done thermal expansion before. You know, it's nothing new. It's a nice forest, this. It's very pretty. Whoop. With a mini ravine. Whoop. And yeah, so I can't really see the point in blatting through thermal expansion again just because I know it. I mean, I do know IC2, but it's obviously changed with IC2 experimental, and there is a slight issue I'm finding with, let me just put this away, with so common, where are we? The common forest. That's where we think we're going to find some sugary canes. Okay, let's bring you back. Now, if there was any mobs in there, they're probably still there because they do come through. Found them in a hole. Okay, I don't recall seeing any, but we'll have a good look round. Looking for a hole. And yeah, so I'm probably going to go, you know, basic generator and macerator to start off with for ore doubling, and then look to get solar going, and you know, take it from there. I've got one of my plans. Is that clay? Are you clay? You are clay. We'll have you. I've been playing around with the design I want to do for the base, so to speak, and I really like the idea of making it look like a giant space station, because obviously you're supposed to be this architect building a planet, and obviously you're going to build a planet in space. You're not going to kind of do it in high altitude or something like that. Come on, show me some sugar cane. If this is a thing, I want to know where you've hidden it. Sugar cane? No. Oh, bloody sheep. Sugar cane. Now, it's got to be around. Where the hell would, if I was sugar cane, where would I be? Oh, hello. This is a nice hole. I never spotted this one. Right. We'll dig our way out of here for the time being, and we'll come back and investigate this once we've finished the quest for sugarcane. And oh god, where are we? What we got? Where on earth, if I was sugarcane, where would I be hiding? The other thing I want to get set up fairly early doors on here is a mob spawner, because I updated to 1. I mean, it's just literally not yesterday released 1.2 update, and look what he did to the autonomous activator. I mean, seriously, I need a mob spawn. He's obviously nerfed it for a reason, but I want my autonomous activator. I want to get the X Nihilo going, and you know, cobble gen and all the good stuffs like that. No, you're not down there. Right, let's quarter back around. In in terms of other stuff that I want to do, I'm kind of fairly open at the moment. I haven't really got myself set in tablets of stone as to, you know, what tech I want to follow. I do need to... Aha! This would be the said hole. Oh, it's got coal in it as well. Oh God. Tell you what, let's just jump in. There's going to be nothing dangerous down here, but I'll have this while I'm here as well. Would be wrong not to. Yeah, so I don't know. This package just seems to be such a really unique idea, and it just needed exploring. Right, so there's my sugarcane sorted. Now the other thing I will need plenty of, I'll probably leave the forest biome up for the time being because I'll need plenty of rubber. In fact, I might get some while I'm down here. What time are we at? Got time to chop a rubber tree down. Let's go and find one on the way back. One for the IC2 cables. Alright, give me a rubber sapling. I will be a happy John. Yeah, use the papers used for the research planners, isn't it, off the top of my head? Did I get... yeah, I've got a couple. That'll do me. But well, I'll have that one as well, because I can. Yeah, so I think just before the stream I was sat cranking the old handle on the grinder, so I've got some iron pre-ground. So that's probably one of the things we need to do, is get that cooked up, get some wood going, and start looking at making some generators and stuff. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Now the other thing I need to look at is, and I've got to remember this. Oh no, let's have a look. Bread. And I know it's you make flour, applied energistics, and you do that in a macerator, not in a grinder, I'm guessing then. I'm going to check that out, because that doesn't make sense, if you know what I mean. It would make sense to me that you could put wheat in there and grind it. Yeah, we can. Excellent. Well, that's useful to know. Crafting Paradise. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce that. Ayumatan? If I pronounce that wrong, please tell me. I'm very bad at pronouncing names unless they're about 4 syllables. Get rid of you. Right, so we want... probably need to... I should have really got an infinite water source, shouldn't I, when I was up there like an idiot. Didn't I? Thought I'd done an infinite water source. No. Right, well, I'll have a sleep through the night. So, right, where are we? I need to go and grab some water quick, so I will jump back down here. Hopefully nothing spawned in the night. Nearest water is just down here. And once we've got that going, I'll get the reeds going. Give me... oh no. Take it from the right place, John. Right, yep, so we're off here. I don't know whether you're familiar with Crafting Paradise. It's a new mod pack on FTB from part of the Mod Jam pack. It's a variant on Skyblock, and it uses spatial storage systems to give you different biomes to explore, which is, I think that's its kind of hook. That's its difference, the big thing. the big difference. Right, so while we're doing that, I'm going to I've got a whole bunch of this iron. I've smelted some up already, and I'm going to stick those on, and you can go away for the time being. Right, where shall I put my sugar canes for the time being? Here works. This entire island will vanish before I finish this series, and it's going to become more like the International Space Station. Yep. John, that's me. My real name is John, my nickname is Sid. Long story. Basically from my school days. Good old school days. Right, let's get some flour going while we crank. So yeah, I mean, we're really early doors at the moment. We've literally just started out on the journey, and this evening, of course, I've been sat there trying to crank down the end of Agrarian Skies as well. So I've been doing Macories, which has been immense fun, as you can imagine. I didn't realise there were so many foods you could craft in Minecraft. But I'm hoping that next Saturday's episode of Agrarian Skies will be the penultimate one, and then the final one oh, broke my stick. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to your cranking. If you crank wildly without any self-restraint, actually, can you? Let me just double check, because we've got IC2. Yes, we can do that. Right, I'm going to keep the rubber wood then. Yeah, that'll do me. I've got enough. Make a new crank. And grab that. Probably need to make a new slab furnace as well, don't I? Any more slabs anywhere before I start? Nope. Good. And bonk that round. Oh, bugger. We're kind of hoping that would kind of stack and make a double 2 furnaces in the same place. I need 2 coal. But there you go. And right, cook that up, get some bread going. So what I'm wanting a lot of this iron for, the first thing I am going to need is, let me get the hash IT2. I need to make a generator, which is there. Now, to make a generator, we're going to need a whole load of things. We're going to need iron plates. We're going to need an iron furnace, which is a furnace surrounded by iron plates. We are going to need an RE battery, which is tin item casings, which is, yeah, lots of fun. A bit of redstone and some insulated tin cable. Now, the iron plates are made with an iron forge hammer. So this is new. I've not seen this before. This must be something that's added to IC2 recently. So I'm going to need 5 iron and 2 sticks. Fortunately, as I say, I've been mining quite a bit, and I've got lots and lots of resources out of the ground. I don't know why I'm doing that. I can get it from there. So we'll just bang that through and make an iron forge hammer. And that's got 80 uses, so it's not going to last forever, but I suppose it's fairly cheap at 5 iron. Right, so the generator, the generator is, let's start with the iron furnace. So the iron furnace is a furnace and 5 iron plates, so I need 5 more iron, 5, and we'll stick those in there and bang those out. Then we can get in there and make the usual, I don't know why I'm clicking individually. Then we can get into the old standard, let's make an iron furnace. Now the iron, at this point I could place the iron furnace. That's actually far more efficient than these. Not going to hack it back up again, because we're going to make our generator, So I need 3 more iron plates. So let's get those going. And then I need some, let me go get in there. So I need tin item casings, which is, that makes, hang on, let me just double check that. 4 tin item casings, and that one of those makes 2, so I need 2 tin. Let me have a look. Tin, I haven't got a lot of tin, so I'll just crank the whole lot up, and we'll get that going. God, it feels so primitive. I mean, I was literally, after coming from the agrarian skies where I'm sat with my max molecular assembly chamber just saying make me this, and it's going okay, to doing this, actually it just seems really primitive. I mean, I suppose it is ultimately. Let me just do one more so I'm getting a full smelt out of that. No, come on. Wish I had some kind of visual indicator to let you know it had been done. Would be quite nice. Get me a coal. In you go. How are you doing? Not far off. Stick that other bit of iron dust in there while I'm at it. Toast, well, that's a possibility. Let's check. Let's say this is... No, we have no toast. It's got, I think it's got the hunger overhaul, but not the PAMs. Yeah, it hasn't got PAMs, so we haven't got the option of toast, unfortunately. But on the flip side of it, that's a hearty light meal. So, and I think, well, I mean, I know a steak, for example, does a full 4, and I've got a bit of steak there from previous expeditions. And also, I've tested this in creative, and you can grow crops under glass. Oh no. Steady on, I don't want to plant that there. Me pumpkin won't grow. Not that I think I need my pumpkin, but there you go. So where are we? What are we doing? We are getting some tin. I need to do 2 of those to make 4 of those. I need some rubber now. Let me have a look. There is a... can't find it. No. Tin cable. You're not telling me I need to make a metal former, are you? Can I make tin cable without a metal former? Tin cable insulated. Tin cable. Oh, cutters. Oh, this really has changed. Cutter. Iron plates 3 and 2 iron ingots. Okay. 1, 2, 3 and 2. And I need another tin plate. It's amazing how much iron plates, and then I need 1 more tin plate. So that was that plus that makes my cutters, and then that plus that makes my wires. Achievement get energy flow, and then we need to cook up some rubber. Let me get that out, pop that in, stick that away. Any more rubber? No, doesn't look like it, does it? I'm going to have to stop using the coal and start getting charcoal going properly before long, because there's only a finite amount of coal at the moment until I can get an autonomous actuator running, which of course isn't ideal. Okay, so we've got you, and then we need, show me, where did I put that redstone? 2 redstone, and I think those 2 4 of those, and 1 of those makes a battery. That goes in, and that makes a generator. And right, so now we've got a generator. The other thing I want is a macerator. That's fabricated. No, I mean it would be nice, but that's not. I'm sure it was a macerator. Basic machine casing, flints, cobble, and an electronic circuit. Electronic circuit is copper, redstone, and an iron plate. And basic machine casing is 8 iron plates. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and that to go with that gives me that. And here we go, basic machine casing. So then we need copper cable, and I need some more rubber for that. Let me get, I've got 2. That will actually be enough, I think. Right, let's go grab some rubber, make another axe before we go. At least the other thing with this is these aren't disabled, which is like hugely beneficial. When I start on crash landing, they're also not disabled, but they only work once, which is a bit of a bummer. So let's have you down. And come on, give me all your rubbery goodness. That sounded terribly wrong. Okay. What's there? No, just nothing. Enderman. That's what's been there. Yeah, so once we've got the macerator running, that'll double up our ores that we mine from the actual things. Yes, I do need more redstone. Yeah, absolutely right. So I'm going to have to do some sifting because I need at least 1 more. Let me take you out. 7. Give me a coal. Chuck that in with that, and then we'll we'll do some hammering. So we've got the generator, we got that. Because I also need some flint, I think, off the top of my head. I'm not sure how I am for flint. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've got bugger all flint because I used it for hours like an idiot. Right, almost wait for that to cook. What have we got going on in there? Some tin. We'll just finish off that. We're waiting for it. I just want to see how much this bread heals. So I'm letting my hunger go down good and proper rather than doing it the fun way. Oh, almost there. Okay, and in you go. Make me that. So that's that. We need redstone, which means I need to pulverize. Let's take some of this cobble. Well, the other thing I do need to look at while I'm is the retrieval node, not the transfer. It is a retrieval node, isn't it? There's no. Oh, you transfer node. It's a transfer node. It is a transfer node. So I definitely need a whole load of redstone because I want to make one of these buggers. And I haven't got any ender pearls at the moment, so that's probably, well, I'm not sure to cobble. That's, oh bugger. Give me that. Give me a couple of those. So let's get this cobble ground down into dust. Try not to walk off the edge. I've done that before on one of these. laying it out and just shot straight off the edge. Man, did I feel a fool. Yeah, so there's that and the transfer node of CobbleGen. They're probably the two primary goals, because once I've got those, everything else becomes a little bit easier, a little bit better, and at least this is a damn sight faster once you've got the cob broken. With a bit of luck, I'll get enough redstone from this for the generator. Yep, this is why I normally... Oh yeah, just do it vertical. It's just force of habit, really, doing it in a line, to be honest. Come on, give me... Oh, I got... That was some. What else did you chuck at me? Okay, let's just sort my inventory out a bit. Get rid of the rubber saplings. Iron. You can go in there. And you can go in there. So that should be enough redstone, I think. I'll come back and sift that if we need any more. Right, so copper. We need to take our copper. We need to go and hammer that. And then we need to cut it into... Oh, you swine. You only make 2 out of that. Right, copper. Let's grind a bit more up. Unless... Got enough there to make... Yeah, I don't know. I think I can make it without having to faff. So we'll pop that one through, cook it. Hopefully a sapling is enough to do that one. In the meantime, we'll hammer that and we'll slice it up. No, it wasn't. Couple of saplings, in you go. Yeah, it's I must admit, the other thing that's I love that's in this pack, of course, is chisel, so we can actually do some nice pretty building for a change. Okay, hope you all dictionary successfully. Yes, you do. Cutters. And then rubber. That makes me 6 of those. Got my... What did I need? Macerator or macerator. Do you say macerator or macerator? I tend to say macerator because I tend to talk about chewing things as, you know, macerating something with like my teeth. But I do know that a lot of people say macerator, which, you know, I'm not sure which is the correct pronunciation, or even if there is one. But that iron hammer's going down at a fair old rate of knots, and whether you can repair those. So that, and that gives me a circuit. And I've got... Let me have a just double check. I've got the cobble, it's the flint I'm missing now. Now, have I got any gravel? No, I haven't. Well, so, when you said nerd poling, I'm guessing you meant the old... And then... do it that way. So that gives me 7 gravel. Let's sift that up. Well, hang on, let's finish that off. A bit more redstone, lovely. Now what I'd like now is some diamonds and emeralds, please. Gravel. It'd be ironic if I got those with just 17, but ultimately I will probably be mainly doing gravel and things. So we've got 4 flints. Got some copper. Right, let's have a look. Bang, 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 bang. Gimme. Stick you in there as well. Quickly sleep. Yeah, so as I was saying, my plan. Let's see, how do you do? What do you give me? It gives me a definite 2 back, that's fine. Right. Cobble, cobble. That. No? Oh no. Not generate, idiot. That. Right, so the only other thing I need is, I probably need to do before that is something now. This generates 10 EU per tick. And copper cable is 120, 80 EU per tick. That's 32 for insulated tin. Okay, insulated tin cable it is then. Don't need to faff around with the copper. Oh, don't need to faff around with the copper. We'll just go with the tin. A couple of those, because that's going to generate. That uses between 2 and 32, and that generates 10, and that can take 32. Wonderful. Right, where shall we set this up for now? Here, for one. I'm so spoiled not having the space. It's depressing. Generator and a macerator. Now I'll just chuck a piece of coal in that for now. There's a piece over here, wasn't there? Oh, that's charging. That's taking power. And now that should be buffering. Excellent. You are done with. Oh, well, you're not quite done with. I need to finish off that piece. I think there is a rolling machine. In terms of power, I've been really struggling to decide. Oh, I've missed that sound. Remember that sound? That was that macerator sound, or macerator sound, depending on what you want to call it. That was a sound worth listening to. Come on, give me crushed tin ore, which we should just be able to smelt up into tin. Yay! Right. So what's the other? What was the furnace called in IC2? Electric furnace, iron furnace. Oh man, more redstone and more. Oh, and then we had the induction furnace. Right, that was it. Rolling machines. I think there were several in this actually, because this has got railcraft in it as well. So you've got the railcraft rolling machine. In fact, that is the only one, the railcraft rolling machine. But does that create IC2? Does that create IC2 plates, or is it just railcraft? Generator. Oh god, there's so many machines in this. Electrolyzer, recycler, electric furnace, extractor. Oh no, I know what it's the. Oh, where are you? I'll find it. I remember it was listed in the actual. Tell you what. You're not going to show me that, are you? You can get that from that. That can be made. It's a metal former, is what we want for that. Okay, so a metal former. What's a metal former when it's at home? Metal for... oh god. This is a bit more complicated. that we can do. That is copper. Oh, I suppose it's not too bad. And these are copper. So you need... it's going to be quite expensive. But I think in the long run it'll be cheaper than the old hoofer doofer thingamabob. You know what I mean. Right. Let's have these down. I'm not going to worry about the saplings. I've got loads, so we'll take what drops we get. And we'll make some charcoal to stick in the oh bloody hell, gypsy tree. If there are any gypsies watching, I don't mean anything nasty by calling this a gypsy tree. It's just, I believe, the name that they are given. Don't know why. Come on. Alright, give me some of those saplings. Lovely, lovely. Oh, and another one. I think these machines, as we get further along, we'll have more and more of the machines. Now the fun bit I've been trying to work around is how to transform the IC2 power into RF. And I've got a working system that I had to play with again in creative, just to make sure what I was planning worked. And it does work. It's a bit clumsy, but there doesn't appear to be any direct bridge between the two, which is a shame. So, oh, come here. Right, let's get you down, and you want to come down as well, don't you? You want to be a dead tree. Okay. Right. So I've got 57. Do so many into planks. Half of the planks in there, half of the wood in there. Take you out, take you out. Half the planks in there, half the wood in there. Stick you away. Stick you away. You can go away as well, because I didn't need those after all. Right, so rolling machine or the furnace. Electric furnace, I think, is probably the next thing we need to look at. Although the other thing that might be worthwhile looking at is a solar panel. Low voltage so glass, pulverized coal, 2 of those, which is not too expensive, and a generator. The problem is it only creates 1 EU per tick, which is not brilliant at this stage, and to go into the low voltage solar array we're getting expensive. I think the furnace is probably the most obvious one, the electric furnace. So we need an iron furnace, so that's another one of those, another one of those, and some of that going on. Let me grab all that lot before it despawns. Ooh, lovely apples. Food is certainly not an issue on this version, on this skyblock anyway. It's I think the biggest concern for me is working out a good power system, because we haven't got big reactors, so that's a definite no. You're not having that thing going on. Let me stick you away. Grab that, and I'm trying to remember some of the quirks of this system. I mean, I know this has got a buffer of, looks to be about 500 to guess, 500 EU maybe, 400 EU. Okay, and now then that runs out. Do you stop burning? 4,000 EU even. You do. Good. That's nice. Right, time to pulverise copper. I think to start off with, or macerate copper actually. I'm not pulverising for a change. I'm going to, you know, one thing I probably will need. Not that. I have missed that sound, but now I'm kind of a bit tired of it already. Alright, what have we got? 12 left in there, 11 left in there. So 1, 2, 3, bang, grab those out. Right, sleep the night away. Yeah, that's a very good possibility. The problem is, there's so many at this stage. There's so many options available, and it's just choosing the route you want to take. Now, why are you not going? Ah, there you go. That's why you're not going away. No, I lost my log. Right, what was I doing? I was doing a electric furnace, wasn't I? So I need to do an iron furnace. I need 5 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that? Tin dust. 5 iron. Bang, bang. Done. Furnace. I'm going to need more cobble, you know. And iron furnace. We need to make one of those, which is another one of those, and some copper with redstone. One of those. So I'll get that one going. Go and grab some of that. What did I need? 3, didn't I? I'll do 8. Use a charcoal properly. Well, there's a high oven. There's the steam boilers from Railcraft. They're an option. There is actually just hammering normal steam generators from thermal expansion. There's quite a few ways of doing it. Now, the way I've found to convert the EU to RF is with the electrical engine. So you generate the EU, pump it into an electrical engine, and then pipe it out into RF, because that makes Buildcraft energy. So that kind of works. Right. Oh, I haven't got enough rubber, have I? Okay. 1, 2, 3. I need 6, don't I? And that makes 2 each once we've done them. Cutters. Bang. Okay, rubber. Let's plant some rubber saplings up here for starters. My inventory is doing its usual trick. 1, 2, 3. Get some ordinary saplings in as well. Oh, hang on. I already had a pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm really looking forward to the point where I've actually got a base rather than just a bloody great big lump of dirt in the sky, if I'm being brutally honest. Right, where are we? We've got those. I need more rubber. Is there still a log up in that? There is. Bloody hell. Right. Let's run down and find some rubber trees. down into the world. Well, the chunk of the world that we've sampled anyway. Alright, show me a rubber tree. I'm going to core you this time. From the top down. I suspect a rubber farm is going to be pretty important early on. Especially if you are going the IC route. Probably not so bad if you were going thermal, but like I said, I've done thermal before. What we got there? Another 12. Brilliant. Enderman damage, do you think? Keep your eye out for a stray log. Alrighty, right. Time we got anyway, 10 o'clock. Rubber sapling, I don't mind if I do. Any more? For any more? Oh, we can check back later. So yeah, we've I think once we've got that going, we're in a position to start looking at. Oh, got some reeds. Let's get that sorted quickly. Thank you. Bonk. Oh, you're out of juice, I see. Okay, have some charcoal. It's not going to last very long. I get the feeling the charcoal is not the best way forward. I think solar is certainly things. Hi, Josh. Right. 1, 2. Bonk. Did I have another rubber somewhere? I didn't I? Oh, I'm going to have to stop using bloody rubbers because it's just going to get me into trouble. Okay, this will give us the furnace, but I definitely need to get a better source of power than just a bog standard furnace. I think solar's got to be the way forward, probably with a bat box to start off with. My god, going back a bit there, bat box, bit of redstone, iron plate, funk, funk, bonk, bonk, that, and then we should be good. Oh, I need 2 more redstone. Oh, you swine. 4 dust. What's the odds of 2 redstone? Probably very low. Non-existent, in fact. You can go in there for now. Let me just put that lot down. I need to get some cobble. Definitely need some cobble. Alright. Because I haven't even got enough to make a second pickaxe. Mind you, I haven't that. Now I should be doing this, shouldn't I? And right, cobble time. Then we can hammer that down, get some dust, get some redstone, get the redstone furnace going, and we'll have at least a fairly good cooking and smelting system in place. Right, where's the nearest cave? Probably. Oh, I'll have that. Don't waste the saplings, not rubber anyway. Time is getting on, so I don't want to be hovering around down here too long. I think I'll just grab some from here. This was just a little surface coal deposit that I took out, so good as any. Don't really want to wreck these spatial biomes too much, because it just seems contrary to the intent of the game to, you know, go around wrecking everything. What we got? 43. We'll make a stack and be on our way. I will probably do a whole load of sifting between episodes, to be honest, because at this early stage these games are really quite grindy. I'm sure you know. If you've played it, you'll know what the skyblocks are like early doors. Okay, that gives me a bit to be going with. No, you're just oak. So yeah, we're getting to the point where we've got a little bit of IC2 going. Now the other thing, as I say, I want to really want to do is get a transfer node. So transfer node, retrieval, the cheaty cobble gen node. You know what I mean. And yeah, but I mean, what's still not sure whether it was the best idea to go IC2 or whether it'd been better off going RF, but oh well, time will tell. Okay, so I'm going to need probably need another hammer. I'll take 32 of those. I'll wait and we'll sleep actually as soon as we can. How anybody can sleep with that noise going on though, I don't know. And as the sun sets over space, one of my oak trees has grown, but not the rubber. Right, let's get this turned into dust and get the redstone situation sorted. If I can get enough redstone watch me fall off and die. No, I don't think we're going to be doing that. Quite a nice view from up here though. Almost, well, not level with the spatial pylons, but not far off. Right, so we'll hammer this lot down, and with a bit of luck, I'm just trying to think how we can automate the power for this thing. Like I say, there's Steve's carts, but I think I'm a long way off Steve's carts. Well, not a long way, but you know, away. Factory's not really an option. Still think solar might be the way forward. At this point, it'll be slow, but at least it will work. And up and get this, and then we've got one more run, and then we can get some redstone. So one day, not too distant future, this big green island will be gone, and we'll have something that looks like a mixture of the Death Star and the International Space Station. That's my plan. Anyway, I've got some design ideas. That's one of the reasons why I'm thinking solar, because we end up with the solar sails, the kind of the wings that you get on a space station can just project out either side. Probably just go with early doors. Probably just go with like solar arrays, or you know, LV solar array or something like that. But the real bitch is the fact that I did show you the. Yeah, I'm never overly keen on the IC2 wind turbines. They're a bit crap, to say the least. I mean, I suppose if I got a cobble gen running, I'll just bounce this idea around here. If I got the old Crucible cobble gen running, then I could go with geothermal, couldn't I? That might be an option. What did I get there? 32 dust. Right. So while I'm bouncing this idea around, so if you had, again, you know, similar to the similar to how we did it on Agrarian Skies. We could get, you know, an array of 4 or 5 crucibles, pipe cobble into them from the cobble gen, which is obviously going to be more efficient with the transfer nodes than normal cobble gen. We can spit that through into geothermal generators, and that might be a solution. What do you think? Do you think we're barking completely up the wrong tree? God. Or do you think I've just got, right, 2 redstone so far? Lovely. Bit of bone meal. Let me just clear my inventory a little bit of stuff, because I've got way too much crap in here. You need to go in the right chest. You can go over there. You can go in there. So that might work. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, that could be an option, because we're getting the bone meal from this. Need to try and remember how the hell the geothermals worked in IC2. It's such a long time ago since I played. I mean, it was was Techic in the 1.45 Minecraft? Give you an idea of how long ago it was. It's back when we had the old cheat machines, the equivalence exchange 2 stuff. You know, the flower of power, if you remember that. That was actually totally OP though, to be fair. It needed nerfing, and it needed nerfing badly. But that might be an option. The lava shouldn't be a difficult thing. That's just whacking cobble in to a crucible. That's worth a try. I might try that out in good old creative before. What we got? Sulfur dust, Certus quartz, more bone meal, and a bit of glowstone. Always nice. Right, so I was doing that and that. Let me have a look. What was it? And 2 glowstone. Alright, 1, 2. So I'm 6 glowstone off having enough to make a node. But that and that will give me my electric furnace. Oh, another achievement. I'm racking them up today. Of course, there's no power in that at the moment. Let's give it a bit of juice. View. Oh yeah. In you go. I was just thinking earlier, ultimately, my ultimate aim will be these bad boys. The solar arrays. High voltage solar array, but these are ludicrously expensive to make, because each one of those, you need 8 of those, which is 8 medium voltage, and 8 medium voltage is 8 low voltage, and the solar panels require 2 of those and a generator each. So yeah, ultimately I will switch over. I'm just thinking early doors, just to get the ball rolling as a solution. I'll have a play with it. I'll think about that. That's well, to my hammer. Oh, you're there. So because I've got lots of iron to squash, I think the obvious thing now is to try for that transfer node. Actually, let me just go and make an iron hammer for starters, because it's stupid using a wooden one when you've got iron at hand. Not a wooden, a stone, you know what I mean. Iron hammer. Right, this should do things a little bit faster. I've heard it. I haven't found it yet. It's not actually in the caves. I'm going to have to mine for it if I want to do it. But you can do it with the crucible and cobblestone. That's not a problem. And a torch. It's not a big deal. with the ex nihilo stuff's going on. Don't die. This should be a lot faster. Diamond hammer would be even better, actually. So yeah, there is lava down there. There is a cheaty little trick you can do if you really want to do it, which is basically unload the chunk in the spatial storage system and watch it unload, and you can actually see the cave systems briefly, you know, like a world glitch. So, a bit cheaty. But if you wanted to do that, I don't think anybody's going to think the worse of you. There's about 2.5 for bread. It's not too bad. To be honest, when it comes to power though, I actually like to have 2 or 3 sources as well. So having a small lava generator and then a big solar array would actually make a certain amount of sense, because the solar array would do via the day and then the lava at night. I don't know, it's always difficult to know what the best way to do is. I mean, I wouldn't be using geothermal, I'd be using geothermal from IC2, so it would be a different power. It'd still just be lava powered though, which I see your point. It's kind of, everybody turns to lava power, and especially if you've got infinite lava and free lava, it's way too convenient and cheap. Okay, if I can get the cobble gen going tonight, I would be extremely happy, because that will give me the option then to start building and start planning out the International Space Station. It amazes me, you know. I mean, Crash Landing, that is such a nasty pack. I've been having a few trial runs on it, and it makes Agrarian Skies looks like a doddle. Compared to Crash Landing, it is seriously hard. I'm looking at faffing around with the actual mob settings though, because one of the things I don't like with the current version of Crash Landing is some of the creepers explode with absolutely no provocation. You know, you look at them cross-eyed and they blow up. And the thing with creepers for me, I think, yeah, I'm fine with creepers. They blow up and destroy things. That's part of the game, you know. But you should always have the opportunity to actually not have them blow up. There should be some way to avoid creepers destroying your shit. Otherwise, you know, you just, what's the point? I mean, like, normally you would. You know what? I just realised something here. If anything bounces into that, I'm losing it. Because I've not seen any redstone this time around yet. There are the water mills, but you need a 9x9, sorry, 3x3 area of water around them. It's an option. It's definitely an option. The thing is with this pack, there's an awful lot of options. I mean, you could always go with the generators from extra utilities. That would work for RF, but not for EU. How are we doing there? 2 redstone. Man, I'm going to need to do this again. Not going to get enough redstone out of this. And yeah, so there's lots of different options. It's just finding the one that works best for the solutions you're using. And then, as I say, the moment I need to get RF, I'm going to have to translate that from RF into sorry, from EU into RF, which is in itself a bit of a bind. Or I could have two power plants, one EU power plant and one RF power plant. You know, that's would be equally valid. 9, yes, I think we're there. I think we might just have it. Let me just check. Right, node, and it is a transfer node. Oh no, I need 11. God damn it. Oh, and I need some lapis as well. I don't want a rationing part. Oh no, I don't need that. I need not a crossover and not an energy transfer. I need 12, so I need 3 more. Bit of glass and some stone. So what that means is more cobble. Off we go. What time is it? Midday, plenty of time. Whee! Ow. I've done that several times, not all on camera fortunately, but we'll just go and grab from here, I think, this time, which is where I did my initial cobble grab right at the start. Just keep them out of sight. And if I can get that going, I need some porcelain clay, and well, I suppose a torch will have to do, because that's all I've got at this stage. Get some lava going, that'll give me my cobble gen. Cobble gen means I don't have to do this anymore, which will be greatly appreciated. I don't actually need the lapis, I need the redstone. Any of those pipes will work, but the cheapest one is the transfer pipe, I think it was. So yeah, let's get this bad boy done. I suppose I really ought to consider armouring up at some point in the not too distant future as well. Definitely doing a mob farm, as I said. That's going to be a thing that's going to kind of go over there. Now my idea is I'm going to have kind of a circular base here, which is going to be several deep, and I'm going to have a large airlock like door here, which is going to be where the space station is docked with the experimental area. And then I'll run out that way with the corridor. We'll have like the mob farm will look a bit like a satellite dish mushroom sticking out the top there. And probably off of the sides of either side we'll have the solar arrays once we get to the point of making those, and then I'll take it from there really. Right, let me do half of that. I think that will be more than enough to get 3 more thing. Now how much glass did I need? It did tell me. I'll check. Hammer. Oh, helps if you use a hammer, not your fist. Yeah, lapis comes from gravel, along with diamonds and emeralds. So again, once we've got the mob tower, we can get the ender pearls to make the enderinium. We can automate the sifting. And then, you know, the metal situation should be pretty much in hand. How we process that metal is another question, for which I don't have the answer right now. I don't want to go down the Tinker's Construct route like I did last time. I want to try something different for the ore doubling. Mind you, I suppose if Tinker's Construct is the most efficient way, then that'll be the way we go. But it does... I think you're better off trying to do things differently. You know what I've just realised? And I think I know, I've got a sneaking suspicion I have got a sneaking suspicion that won't grow onto tilled soil, which I'm sat there thinking, where's my pumpkin? I'd prefer it to be a melon, but where's my pumpkin? And of course it's not there because things. So sorting, crossover, mod sorting, energy, crossover, filter, ration. Give me the pipe I want. Mod sorting, transfer pipe, 2 glass, and right, so let me just take you out. Go 1, 2, I'll do 8 glass. Kind of seems silly not to, really. Or should I just do 2 and then whack in some stone to get the yeah, that makes more sense. Get what I need. It varies from pack to pack, but you're right, you can get lapis. There's some of the stuff that's disabled in this, so apatite and things you can't get through. I can't remember whether the apatite was through mining or whether they disabled it through sifting. Let me just have a look. Nice thing with NAI is you can actually now, with the integration, it will show you the chances. So yeah, you can only get apatite through sifting, for example. There is a 5% chance of lapis, 1%, 1% of each of those, platinum 6%, and then 25% chance of other stuff with gravel. Right. Let's get this hammered down. We'll come on. If I can get the cobble gen done tonight, that I think will be a good point to cut on. I'm at what, an hour and 25 at the moment, so got plenty of time yet. Of course, to help the fact that I'm drinking water because the beer's run out. Okay, there's 1 redstone. Give me more redstone, come on. More redstone. Bone meal's alright, I don't mind bone meal, but I prefer redstone. Like shiny. Doing. Yeah, I was in kind of 2 minds about whether I should stream this early on Crafting Paradise, because I knew that there was going to be an awful lot of this sifting dust and whatever. Alright, we got 1 redstone out of that, so that's... Thought I had 9. Oh bugger. Oh whatever, I've got... I need 9, 10, 11, 12 I think I said, didn't I? You can go away as well. Quick sleep. And it is actually difficult to decide, you know, at this point. Because one of the things I always hate with my own series, and let alone on YouTube, let alone anybody else's, is, you know, when you start a brand new world and, you know, the first few hours are spent with the old grinding and mining and planting farms and stuff, and it's like, why everybody's episodes start exactly the same. And it just baffles me as why we always just go and start things. Always start them the same. It's too samey. Okay, have I got enough yet, or do I need 1 more? Let me check it again. Node. Transfer nodes. I need 9, 10, 11 there. And then, come on, give me the transfer pipe. 12. God. Damn you, redstone. My iron hammer's about to break. I don't even know whether this will get me all the way down. Trees look pretty though. Oh, hang on. No, don't go. Just forgot about the auto restock. We will get this transfer node. I guarantee it. Yeah, well, I mean, at least with YouTube, you can sit there and say, hey, okay, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to get myself 12 redstone, and I'll be right back. And then I can sit there and spend the half hour or so it takes to grind it, and then be back, and you're kind of going, oh, gee, that was quick. Or was it a melon? It is a melon. Oh, okay, good. Better still. And you reckon 20 sand will be enough to get that last elusive redstone? It better be. Oh. Back to the stone hammer. It'll get me down to the ground at least. Right. Eat bread. Sift dust. Have dust will travel. Come on. Give me... Yeah, we got the redstone already. I'll just do this batch of dust, and at least with crash landing, you don't have to go making dust. You just sit there and go, oh, dust everywhere. I'm actually quite looking forward to that, but I'm also very apprehensive because it is such a hard pack, and it'd be very, very easy to completely faff everything up. But we'll see how we go. I will be doing my usual thing anyway. I'm not going to play hardcore. That just kind of defeats the point of doing Let's Play if the game can decide when the series ends. The series should end when the game is finished, not when the game has killed you. So, yep, almost there. One more to go. Oh god, had a little finger spasm. Okay. Oh, we got another 2 redstone. That's good. So we got plenty of spare. So we're going to need to make a redstone block. That's our first thing. We need some cooked stone, 2 more cooked stone, and a chest. So chesticle, that's done. We've got 3 cooked stone there. That will make our pipes, which use 2 and no, what was it? Transfer pipe. Oh god. Ah no, 2 and 1. That was it. Okay, 2 and 1. So we get 32 of those. I need 2 more cooked stone. 1, 2. Have I got anything else to cook? Let me find something to cook. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, we'll do that. So you can have that. Yeah, there is always that possibility. But to be honest, I can't see the point. Cheating is, you know, not cheating anybody, you're just cheating yourself. And I mean, if you just take, oh god, I probably missed my chance to cook all of that. If you just take Agrarian Skies, for example, you know, if we actually played the length of time. Transfer node, lovely. Right, you can go away, put you down there for now. My next mission is, give me some clay. Goddamn clay. Give me 8 clay. Mix those together. Porcelain clay. Make me a crucible. Oh, I only need 7, of course, idiot. Okay, and then we're going to need something. Oops, who had some? There's a charcoal there. something to cook it. Grab some of that while we're doing it. Waste not, want not. And bang, bang. And then what I need to do is just whack down the most efficient heat source for melting stone known to mankind, the wooden torch. And I haven't got a huge amount of cobble, of course, again now, so I'm going to have to go and grab some, but we'll stick those 4 in for now. Got time to go and grab a bit of cobble, I think. And let's go and grab it. Down there, back in the hole, I think. I'm not going to get a lot of this because once I've got that lava, this is sorted. And I know that is more than enough. I've got a bucket of water, so that's all goody good. So it's just the waiting game now, waiting for the lava to form, which takes a good length of time using a torch, unfortunately. But I'm not entirely sure whether we've got the means to make witch water in this one. We should have. Okay, we've got a bit of that, a bit more of that, so that wasn't wasted. Right. How are you doing? 159 buckets of lava so far. There's back a bit more cobble in. You probably can, yeah. I'd have to try it out. Have I got, what have I got? One bit of sand, not enough. I mean, I know I can hammer it, but I'd rather not at this stage. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be able to. I'm actually thinking you could probably make, because you know Crash Landing has got the grout recipe is disabled to kind of try and force you into that huge city of death. And it occurs to me that because you get the faucet as a quest reward, you could probably make your bricks by dumping cobble into here and pouring it out and making seared bricks that way. It's going to take a long time, but I'll bet you could do it. I may try that. 315 millibuckets. What have we got going on around the place while we're waiting for millibuckets of stone to cook, break down? Right, you've still got power. Well, that's impressive. And you're completely ground down. Let's see how fast. See, the one thing I do like with these is you can stick the upgrades in. So I mean, this is going to cook, and it's not going to get anywhere near processing these, but you can get the upgrades to make them faster, which you can't do with thermal. No, I can only sleep at night, really. Trust me, I can sleep in the daytime if I really want to. About half a bucket coming up to. Alright. So I'm guessing that this is going to be run through pretty quickly as it is. Definitely need a renewable source of EU power there. So we've got 461. It's slowly cooking. It's very slowly cooking, but it is slowly cooking. So I'll do a little bit of harvesting while we're waiting for that. Gimme. And probably make some more charcoal, that's a guess. because it doesn't last very long. Okay. So anyway, has everybody had a good weekend? I normally start earlier with that one, but I didn't. I went to the comedy club last night, which was entertaining. Well, naturally you'd expect it to be entertaining. It's a comedy club. If it's not entertaining, they ain't doing the job. But yeah, it was a good night. We had Ross Noble was compare. I don't know whether you're familiar with Ross Noble. He's a very very stupid, funny comedian. You know, in a good way. While resources are tight, I think I'll stick with stone tools. Yeah, so that was a good night. He was comparing, so, but to be honest, he took over the show. The other comedians didn't really get a look in. Everybody was there to see him. Okay, give me some melon. That can go on the old food stack. How are we doing over there, Mr. Lava? 750 millibuckets. It's getting close. Right, let's just do some planting while we're here. One there. One there. Ooh, what about there? Oh God. Falling everywhere, these things. Come here. Okay, let's grab that and that. That was what, 1, 2, one more please. 30. That should. Oh, there's some spare rubber saplings. You never have too many saplings. Push comes to shove, you can use them to generate power for one. Okay, right. Let me ditch you and you. Check you. You're at 840 millibuckets. So we're not far off there. I need. Oh God. I need to sort my inventory actually. That's my usual complaint is starting to kick in already. So if I do 8, 16, 24, 32, 4 will make 30. That seems like a fair exchange. Right. Oh God, more saplings. At least it's a decent sized skyblock island as well, which is nice. Right, you planted. You planted, that'll do there. You are doing your thing. You are going in there. How are we going over here? We are almost there. Right, I need to decide where I'm going to put the damn thing, because I'm running out of island space very rapidly. I think here. So if I go and stick a bucket of water in there and top up. Now at least if I screw this up I can always make more lava. And believe me, it's entirely possible that I will screw this up. We've got a millibucket, right. Let me stick a block of cobble in there. A bucket of lava in there. We've got our transfer node there. Yep, it's working. And probably, I'll probably tell you what would be a really good idea. Just call me Call me old-fashioned if you will, but I think I'm going to cover those two source blocks over, just to avoid any accidents. Now that's not going to get anywhere, so we'll just have that out. There's only a little bit of cobble wasted, and cobble is no longer a concern. Right, what do I want? A chest. I wanted a chest. In fact, I want a double chest. So let's pop you down. I suppose a barrel would have made more sense, but at this junction I think a chest is more than enough. But this is obviously a damn sight faster than doing it using the usual grinder method, and using that I can then go in here. Chisel, that's just a stick and an iron, isn't it, off the top of my head? Stick and iron, yes. So now I can sit there and start actually making something nice, rather than working with vile cobble all the time. So see, my plan is around about here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now what I want to do is have a kind of a floor. Where are we? Let's take you out. So from 7 we're going to go 1, 2, I think it was 4, like that, 3 and 4. I'd need to double check my circle diagrams actually, but so we'd end up with a large circle at this level, and then further on down here we'd have a slightly smaller circle, and it will kind of come down there. Up here we're going to have a glass dome, which is going to be my garden area, and then which will be where my tree farm basically will be up there, and then we'll have a hydroponics bay for planting this stuff. I'm going to figure out some mechanism to make that, you know, look like stacked shelves of crops rather than big open fields. And yeah, that's pretty much the plans for the thing. So this circle is going to be fairly large. It's not as big as this. It's actually kind of set back, and yeah, we'll end up with hopefully a base that we can actually operate in. How did we do for glowstone? We've got 11. Now the other thing I wanted to know is, have we got diamond saw in this? We have, lovely, and it just needs 1 diamond as per usual, so microblocks are an option. Ooh, diamond drill. I think I'm a while off that. So yeah, we've got the cobble gen going, that's all good. We've got some basic ore duplication and cooking, although we need to sort out the power source for that. Now I think the geothermal generator, that's fairly inexpensive, but how did that work? I'm trying to remember now. I'll have to do a bit of research and figure out how that all goes back together again. It's such a long time since I've done IC2 stuff, and you know, it has changed quite a bit. I mean, we didn't have any of these or those last time I did it. It was back in 1.45. Anyway guys, so we've got quite about as much as I expected to get done, to be honest, tonight. I've got the power gen side of things sorted. The next thing we need to do, yeah, I mean, this is obviously all not lit up properly yet as well. Wow, not lit up properly yet, but yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I will obviously be putting out, trying to think, this will be out, I may try and get an extra episode or 2 of this out in the week, because obviously we've got Tuesday, and then there wouldn't be another thing until we stream again, which would be more or less where we left off here. So I can do a bit of processing off screen and maybe stick out a few more episodes with some of the basic preparation work, because this early doors it is all basic stuff, and it's stuff that you can do fairly quickly once you've got to a point of having a certain amount of resource. The resource in this case being cobble, and the next thing we need is the power. But the other thing we desperately need is, I'll just stick it in there to grind that up for now. The other thing we really desperately need is some infrastructure to build in, because, you know, at the moment we're just kind of building on this large dirt island, and what I would like to do is have a bit more of a base. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time I see you. So until then, bye for now.